Time for another episode of Local Roots. Hi, I'm Todd Studer. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope that you enjoyed football. Iowa fans, here's the thing that look, Iowa played their hearts out. I thought they played very, very well. I think the better team won in that game with Oregon. I'm an Iowa fan, and I can say that Oregon is just better this year, and they proved it in that game. And that was just how it goes. A couple of games left of the year yet, and we're looking forward to those. We got USC and then Nebraska, so that should be interesting as to how we get to finish up this season. Nebraska got a win on a Saturday night at UCLA with a freshman quarterback that had never stepped on the field before and ends up with a nearly perfect quarterback rating. Wow. And Iowa State getting a close win, too. So the area teams played well. Everybody won except for Iowa. And looking forward to next Saturday. And I'm looking forward to today's show because we're going to bring on my buddy Kyle Ranney from Tail Slate Agency. We're going to talk about the new space that Kyle and I are collaborating together to bring to you, that you would have options to have studio space of your own. And you can lease space from us. We got areas for shooting video, for recording podcasts, and also Kyle is very involved with his new CRM product that he's going to explain to you that is designed to be very effective and also to be very affordable for small businesses. Typically, CRMs can get crazy pricey, and this one has some options that make it extremely affordable, and it can really ramp up your business. So I'm looking forward to this one. If you have a small business, be sure to keep watching. Kyle Ranney from Tail Slate Agency is our guest today. If you're looking to buy or sell a home in Southwest Iowa, Blake Hunter with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services is your trusted realtor because he knows the local market and he's dedicated to helping you find the perfect place to call home. He also hosts a popular podcast called Hunting Home. You can find all of the old episodes out there. Listen on Spotify, and you can also see a lot of them on YouTube as well. If you're a first-time home buyer, upgrading, or ready to sell, Blake Hunter's here to guide you every step of the way. His website, blakehunter.homes. Start hunting for your dream home with confidence. Castle & Associates of American Family Insurance, your local insurance provider for all of your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance needs with 4 convenient locations. They're in Council Bluffs, also in Trainer, Bellevue, and Elkhorn, which means they're local and in your neighborhood, ready to help you navigate the complexities of insurance today. Travis and his team will educate, advise, and simplify insurance, all to protect those things you cherish most. Give them a call for your free quote. Back with us this morning, it is Kyle Ranney, Tail Slate Agency. Good to see you again, sir. We've been hard at work prepping things, getting things ready for a new commercial space that you and I are going to be sharing resources in together, be right next door to each other, even sharing a lobby, if you will. So it's I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a huge benefit to both of us and also to all of our clients.
Yeah, I'm super excited to move into our new space, and actually we have a problem that might be able to help us solve. I keep texting Todd at late hours at night with all these cool tables. We need a really unique, cool table for the podcast room. So if you have any suggestions, or anyone that has cool tables, or you're like, hey, I want to put it out here, maybe we'll put your logo on it, I don't know, whatever, hit us up, give us a cool looking table, and then I can stop sending you Facebook messages of tables all the time.
Well,
I'm sure you're fed up, but I'm obsessed about finding this table right now.
Well,
So,
I'm not fed up, other than I'm wondering when you sleep, because I get these messages all the time.
yeah.
It's going to be a really neat space, though. And like you said, the cool table is part of it, because oftentimes now I'm doing video podcast, and how things look matters. And that butcher block table you sent over, that was a cool looking one. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's hard to
All
find
right.
things that are super unique, So
That's true. Yeah, that doesn't look
yeah,
like it was on the floor at Nebraska Furniture Mart.
exactly. And exactly what you said, looks are a big part of it. As a creative space, we want this thing that look really cool and be unique, and that's important for our business. So help us out if you like to design things or know of cool places to find unique items.
I would, I'll accept all advice and gladly without there's no ego involved here. So I was hoping to get to talk to you a bit today about that new product that I saw you have. It's popping up on my social media all the time. There's Kyle's smiling face, and he's got this really cool thing that looks like it's designed for small businesses. What is this thing?
Yeah, so I've been working on the last 6 months on launching an app, and what the app is it's a CRM and marketing management platform specifically meant for small businesses, and also we use it with all of our clients because it lets us just go right in and do the work, and then you can see everything we're doing, and it gives great solutions alongside all services that I can offer to small businesses.
All right, let's start back at the beginning then, because there's going to be a lot of people that maybe their business is new and they hear CRM and they say, "All right, I've heard that term before, but what really is it?"
Yeah. So if you don't know what a CRM is, you're probably only running your business right out of your Gmail. Maybe you have a spreadsheet, and chances are that spreadsheet gets mangled and confusing, and some people don't make it on it, and maybe some people don't make it off of it, and that can be a lot to juggle, right? So a CRM is kind of a souped up version of all of that. You know, it tracks all of your emails. It lets you do your customer relationship management pieces. You can label all of your customers based on how they interact with you. It helps you condense all the communication down. And the cool thing about our app is it does it across everything. So Facebook, social media, Google My Business, text messages, emails, they all come into one page where you can see all your communications with all of your clients, no matter how they contact you. So it takes a lot of load off of you waking up late at night, remembering you didn't reply to that email, and then you can't go and find it later. Well, it's all in one spot. On the other end too, it helps you keep track of sales. There's a lot of marketing automations when it comes to email. You can send out regular newsletters. You can put people into a drip campaign. If you don't know what a drip campaign is, essentially it's like, when you go sign up or you get that 10% discount thing for buying your first order, you get those follow-up emails afterwards. So a drip campaign is essentially just reminds you, hey, please buy from us. We want to work with you, etc. Book an appointment, all those kinds of things. And so the CRM integrates all of that along with a ton of other tools like social media posting, your reputation management, which is just reminding people to leave reviews and then also replying to those reviews because that's very important for SEO. And it brings that all into one central hub so that you don't have to cobble 4 or 5 apps together, and then try to and then buy another app to make all those 5 apps talk to each other. That's something you also have to do. So it really, for a small business, just brings all the things in one little place. It gives you a ton of features that you probably didn't know you needed, but now you have, and you probably don't want to ever go without again after you have these things. And it's just a one packaged solution for a business.
Here's what I'm thinking as you're explaining all of this. That people with small businesses and the trades, this would be really ideal for, because it's a common issue that you hear. Well, I didn't get a call back. I made the call or I reached out and nobody ever got back to me about this. And a lot of that, I think, is because you've got owner operators and they don't have anybody back at the office taking care of things. So this to me sounds like that'd be right up their alley.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, there's a lot of cool AI features you can add onto the software. Um, and if I don't answer my phone within 6 rings, actually a virtual assistant picks up and it walks people through the problems that they're having, makes sure that we can help, qualifies the lead too to make sure that it's somebody I want to work with. And then instead of them leaving a voicemail or all this stuff that people hate doing anyway, it actually will book an appointment right there on the phone
Really?
with my soonest available time. Yeah, I know, it's really cool. And so you're right. I pitched this to your house contractors because um, a lot of times when people have problems with their houses and they need a service, they're just on Google and they're going to call the next guy, right? But if you can't answer the phone because you're working on a job, or maybe your company isn't big enough to have a full-time receptionist yet, you need something in there that can help capture that traffic. And so when you don't answer the phone, it will book an appointment for you, and then you're already on your way to come get the estimate, and that'll stop people from, just calling down a list to the next guy. It'll make them hold on to you a little bit just because you were the first one that they called. So yeah, I mean, there's tons of other AI features in there that we can set up. All the things from, those features you see online where people can DM to get a PDF or a super cool offer. It's really endless. If you could think about automating it and doing it, and you can do it. And then two, the second thing I really want to iterate is the price point on the software, and we'll get to that. Um, a lot of these businesses are using like Service Titan, House Call Pro. Some of the bigger companies are probably starting to use HubSpot, and a lot of these apps range from anywhere from $300 to over $1,000 a month for the same thing that our software can do. And then our packages range from 97 to 497. So we're very competitive. And then the better thing beyond that, even too, is that when we offer this software to a company, we come in and I have a setup offer where we actually set it up for you and migrate all of your contacts in, and we make your automations the way you need them to be. Because a lot of times those other bigger apps like HubSpot, they can do a lot of things and they're really cool. But you kind of like have to hire a full-time person just to set it up and manage it. And you don't have time for that, right? So it's expensive, and then you have to have somebody come in and do everything for you. It's even a lot more upfront costs. So, our setup offer starts at, again, 497 to get it set up, and then your monthly subscription after that is anywhere from 97 to 497, depending on a lot of those AI features that I've previously mentioned. And for most small businesses, that's a lot more affordable than other options in the market. And you get a buddy, a local person to help you navigate all the way through it.
So
There's
somebody that
yeah.
also has the
Yeah.
same thing hooked up. So
Oh yeah, I use this every day, so I'm preaching what I sell. So
did all of this come out of a need that you had, that you were seeing a lot of areas that were falling through the cracks? So, all right, let's get Tail Slate Agency on this. And then you see it and you said, wait a minute, this can really benefit other places.
yeah, well, honestly, there's two sides to it, right? I'll start with my own personal side. I've switched CRMs like every year or 2 years for like the last 10 years of doing business, and it sucks because you get into a platform, you think it's the right one, either you outgrow it and it can't grow it with you, or you end up needing new feature sets and then you can't have access to those features where you need them. So then you're out shopping around and you're starting that process all over again from scratch. Or another, and then on the other business end, I hear from a lot of business owners that they will pay for a CRM and they'll set it up, kind of set it up. There's no setup, nobody helping set them up on it. So what they'll do is they'll buy it, they'll do like two things, and then they'll just never really fully use it. And then it didn't really meet the need that they had. So that's why I want to offer this solution. And then I really like offering it alongside all of the other services I do. We do a lot of general marketing services, anything from websites, SEO, ads management, and then we specialize too in video advertisement on CTV and on Meta. And so it's really nice because all of the clients I work with, I can present this software to them as part of our package. And it's really easy for me to be consistent with the way I deliver results and do reporting. And then it also gives, if they don't have the solution, we're integrating it, right? And there's all kinds of stats about how businesses that have CRMs do like 3x the type of revenue that they were doing before, and they keep customers longer. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole of just telling you things that other people know, but it's true. Having a CRM helps you retain a lot more of those leads that you're paying money to get via advertising. And so sometimes we would set up campaigns and we do really well on stuff, but then I'd hear back from the client that they just like, they couldn't keep it all in house or keep it rolling or maximize it. So having a software solution to plug in on the backside of all that other service that we provide is great because it just helps us stay super consistent. And then also too, you can work with us and collaborate a lot easier because you have a whole platform that you can log into. And your employees can also use it and collaborate with us with it. And they're getting all those cool CRM features, but they can also go in and work with us on the marketing. You can see what we're doing. Most marketing agencies send you like a report every month or every quarter. You can log in every day and see what your ad spend's been, how your CPM is, what your costs are, and then you can see if there's actually leads sitting in there too. So it's really cool for us to offer that as a way to like really collaborate deeply with your business, with your employees, and offer solutions. It's really nice. I feel like it's just a glue that kind of holds everything together, versus us just charging you $1,000 a month, and then you wait for an email at the end of the month to know if it worked or not, and then you're wondering, is this a good place to spend my money or not?
Well, if you are a business owner and you're watching this and you advance far enough where you actually have an office manager, get your office manager to watch this, because I am going to bet that he or she's going to listen to that and say, I need that. How much better would things be if we had something like this to keep stuff from falling through the cracks?
Honestly, I meet with business owners and I'll talk to their office staff or someone that works with them. Be like, hey, your boss said you guys have good phone stuff and it works right. But then oftentimes the employees are like, no, I mean, we have a phone, but I wouldn't say that it works good, or we have like, or, oh, we're doing all the invoicing in QuickBooks, and then I'm like, oh, so all of your employees are right there in QuickBooks, and, a lot of business owners probably don't know, but you should probably keep your books separate from your employees unless you have like certain roles, just like a good practice. But yeah, yeah, exactly. You can have that separation between, some more critical things, and it's good because you can put all of your employees on it. There's not like a user fee cost addition to it, like there are with other apps. But it's a great place where you can have all your employees together. You can automate certain tasks. If you have different guys that do different projects, you can automate all of that to go and notify them. So that way, maybe your office manager isn't having to email everybody all the time. So it's really nice because you can automate a lot of the really simple tasks that are going on every day. And then you can leave your office staff to do the things that only people can do, like, talk to real people. So it gives them that chance to offer better customer service because they're not, tracking down, sending emails. It keeps them less busy, keeps them happier so they're not running around. And then they can work on customer service stuff, send out more thank you notes, do more calls, all those personable things that you can have a real person do.
So just go through your website to get contact and get on your calendar to have a sit down and see whether or not this is the right fit.
Yeah. Yep. Go to my website. We're going to link it in the show below.
Yeah, sure. Tailslate.agency. I got it. I got you.
Yeah, we can do that. That's our agency. That's our agency site, and then I actually have a separate app site.
Okay.
We'll drop that link. We'll drop that link below. It's just tailslate.app. So
that's handy. Yeah. All of it's very handy. So, how's the other projects been going on? I know that you and I have been in communication, and you've had several other things you've been working on for folks. Everything coming together okay?
Yeah. I mean, we've got clients signing up for the app, but I'm also building them a website right now. We're doing automations, and then I actually have a couple trainings tomorrow to get people in and show them exactly how they use the platform. That's something we offer. We'll actually show you how to use it so you don't have to YouTube stuff. People are really liking the idea and liking the fact that they can do all these cool things, what they can actually automate too, because they've never thought about automating things in their business. I have one client that needs people to be recertified every 2 years. And so we can put in a certification date for each customer, and automated emails can go out at month 23 and a couple weeks before, just to remind people that they need to get recertified. So there's a lot of cool things that people get really excited about, which is simple automations.
Very cool. This is it sounds like just about every business that's out there could benefit from something like this, just to keep track of everything. And I hear it all the time, and I am bad about it. They get it out of your head and get it down on a list someplace, but this is a way to even streamline that process.
Yep, it sure is. So,
well, grateful as always for you, Mr. Ranney, and looking forward to being able to announce a open date when we actually have this commercial space open, and an opportunity that people can come in and might be shooting videos, might be doing a podcast, might be selling on TikTok, there's all kinds of different options that people can use this kind of space for. And I think it's needed around here. I don't know of any place that exists, that are along these same lines of what we're doing.
Yep. I'm really excited to offer services out of the office, and then just having a place where clients can come in and review stuff. We bought a big Vibe board, so I'll be able to do client review with a great board. We can annotate right on it and draw on it and collaborate together for website and creative needs. And then it's going to be awesome to have the dedicated podcasting space on your side. And then on our side, we're going to have a little content studio where you can come in, and we'll actually have a completely portable YouTube recording station that you can roll around anywhere in the office and just create content from anywhere in the office. And then we'll have some portable backdrops we can bring in to really customize the look for some local businesses. So I'm really excited to get that going and get some businesses that want to make some content.
Well, we're going to keep people updated. We'll shoot some videos on the progress, and crossing our fingers that a month or shortly after that we'll actually be ready to start rocking and rolling. And as I said, I'm really looking forward to this because I think it's going to benefit us, but more importantly, it's going to benefit our clients, and we're going to be able to offer more services than what we had before. So this is Kyle Ranney from Tail Slate Agency. Look for those links that we have here in the description, and we'll be talking with you again real soon. I can guarantee it.
Awesome. Yeah. See you tomorrow.
If you have a leak, a clogged drain, or if you're planning a big remodel, Waldstein Plumbing in Council Bluffs has you covered with fast, reliable service and expert craftsmanship, handling everything from small repairs to major installations. They are locally owned and trusted and take pride in doing the job right the first time. Residential or commercial, big or small, when plumbing problems strike, call Waldstein Plumbing. Visit waldsteinplumbing.com. And Service Master Restore by Schmader knows it is hard to get back to normal if you've suffered serious property damage due to flooding, fire, or smoke, and you might be left with all sorts of questions about how to get your home or business back to normal. Service Master Restore by Schmader will restore your space by offering quality commercial and residential restoration services in our area. Call 402-339-9911. Thanks again, Kyle, for being a guest today. We've got a very, very busy week, and I'm looking forward to diving into it. I hope yours is doing well on a Monday. My name's Todd Studer. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.